It's May 1st today. It is your favorite month of the year.
No.
You love May.
No.
May is her February.
It is.
You're listening to the Calm,
The Storm.
the Whimsy podcast.
You want to put those headphones on? We're recording, friend.
Shame on you. You wanted to do that one.
I can't help it.
You can't help it.
So the other day you sent us a video about going to pick up a gerbil at a place you weren't sure if was legit.
Was it the gerbil or the cage?
The cage. But then you said, I'll let you know how it goes, like if I'm still alive. And then you never
Well, I'm alive.
You never sent us a video or any updates.
Nothing. And I literally was like, hello.
You
okay?
did say, Kelly, are you alive?
Okay. So Naomi wants a pet of her own. Not that we don't have enough pets.
the
They all
McKinney
got
Zoo.
their own chicken, but it's not okay. We need to have our own personal pet. So Leo got a lizard. And after we bought the lizard, I found out it lives for 30 years.
Right.
So then she's been wanting any kind of animal, like a bearded dragon, a gerbil, a hamster, all the things, anything. She just wants a pet. Ike's dead set on a Euromastic. It's a lizard, so he's saving his money, which we have sometime. Naomi has all her money because I've been decluttering. I cleaned out her little bin, and
She's a millionaire.
she had $60 in the bin and like $100 in her room. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I can't really deny her anymore. And
It's the worst.
I think back to my childhood and I'm like, I had a bunny and I had a hamster and I had all the things. I had a lizard. I'm like, that was a good part of my childhood. So I'm going to let them do it. I'm going to let her get this animal.
Good for you.
So we went to Pet Supplies Plus last week, and this bearded dragon was like trying to get out of the cage. And I had a weak moment. I almost brought it home, but I didn't. Oh my gosh. I don't need another lizard.
Oh my goodness.
And then I'm like, this is a good pet for Naomi because it won't bite. Like, because a lot of the little rodents like bite.
Yeah.
So, but then I'm like, I can't afford this thing. Like, she can't afford this thing. I don't want to feed this thing. Like, we're not going to do this. So a friend of mine was talking to me. He's like, yeah, they're a lot of work. And he's like, gerbils are fine. Like guinea pigs are they're just a lot of mess to clean up. So I'm like, all right, gerbil. So for 2 weeks, we have been going into the store at Pet Supplies Plus, and these 2 gerbils are there. And we named them Remy and Neil Armstrong. Mm-hmm. And every day, can we go to the pet store, Mom? Can we go to the pet store, Mom? Can we go to the pet store, Mom? And I'm like, we go in there a couple times here and there because it's like right around the corner from our house.
You would never find me in a pet store.
And they're always there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these gerbils are really cute. One is tan, one is gray, like not normal. Like they're just really cute. Not like the typical gerbil you would see.
They're extra special gerbils.
So
They have names.
she like fell in love with these guys. And I'm like, okay, we were going to go, the boys got braces. We're going to go get braces. Then we're going to go get a cage. So we went and we'll go get the gerbils. So we went, got the braces, went to the pet store. The cages were so much money. And she's worked so hard for her money. Like I didn't want her to spend like a ton of money on a cage. Mm-hmm. So I just looked on Marketplace. And the exact same cage that was at Pet Supplies Plus for $90 was on sale for $40 in a box, brand new. Closing down a pet store, like everything's marked down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, perfect. Because I messaged about a fish tank I was going to get like a tank, that kind of a tank, and then this cage. Same person messaged me back. We're closing down a pet store. This is the address. And I'm like, okay, we'll drive out to Norton, check out this pet store. So I'm driving and it's like, you have reached your destination. And I'm like, what? Liza, what? She goes, what? I'm like, it says we're here. She's like, what? There's like warehouses. And I'm like, okay, this can't be legit. So I turned around like, but we really need that cage because we got to get it. So like you have to drive down this gravel, like parking lot. And there's like big puddles of water because like the gravel's all like, it was kind of crazy. And then an arrow and then way back in, like way off the road. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
So I checked his thing again.
You had to sell your kidney back there?
I know. So I checked the thing again.
That she'll do.
And
Right.
I'm like, okay, there's a few cars back here, but I was really nervous. I'm like, what? So this guy comes walking out with a bag and I'm like, hey. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, if I go in there, will I come back out alive? Will I even come out? And he's like, what? And I'm like, is it legit? Like, what is going on? And he goes, oh, it's like a discount store. Like, you know, they get things and they sell them. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, so it's legit. He's like, it's legit. Like, it's good. I'm like, all right. So we park the car and we go in and
All
we're
of you
looking.
go in?
Yeah, we all go
Okay.
in. I'm not leaving him out in the car.
Well, I was concerned about what was happening. I'm like, oh gosh, you all die inside or you die outside?
Did you ever hear that Dave's Near Anything? It's like in Springfield is similar to that, but it was
Okay.
like in this
Yeah.
like, so they had like
Oh,
groceries
yes.
and they had like all like,
Oh,
but it was funny because we were finding like where all the reptile and animal stuff was, and a mouse went running across the floor. We're in a warehouse. And Naomi goes, can we just get that one? And I'm like, well, maybe not. Like, we'll go buy one at the pet store. So they had this cage, and I'm like, it's still $40. I mean, it's brand new. It's the $90 cage in this box. It's $40. And I'm like, ah. So I walk up because I need a deal.
My goodness.
so you're
I'm
gonna
like-
wheel and deal at the discount store.
She's really saved her money. Will you take anything less for the cage? And he's like, let me see. So he's like, well, I have to get an offer first. And I'm like, Naomi, what's your offer? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, how about $30? So he's like, okay, let me go see. So he comes back and he's like, yeah, we'll take $30.
Oh my god.
So she bought the cage, a wheel, a ball, and some kind of hide for the thing for like $46. Oh, and a badminton set for Ike because he really wanted it.
Oh.
So it was like $46. No, she wants her $4 back and she hasn't stopped. She wants her money back and we're going to get it. So anyway, we get the stuff and we're like, all right, should we go home and finish our work and put the cage together, or should we just get the gerbils? And they're like, we need to go get the gerbils like right now. I'm like, okay. So we go straight to the pet store. We see Pappy and Mimi's car by Dollar Tree. So we go in there. We were looking around. We couldn't find them. We go to the pet store. And I hear a lady saying, can you double up that box so they don't chew through it? I wasn't thinking. We get back there. She goes to the cage, and usually they're like in the hide, like together, like you can't see them. And if they're gone, they have like a coming soon sticker on and like everything's turned over. So you know there's no animals in there. And I'm looking and we called. We called after we left Pet Supplies Plus and asked if they were there, and they said they were. Like, okay. So then she's looking, they're gone. So- and I'm like, where are the gerbils that were right here? And she goes, the lady just walked out. And I heard her, like, I remember hearing her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my stomach, like pit in my stomach. So upset. Like, she named these guys. She had plans for them. She just starts sobbing. Like, she tried to hold it in. And I'm like, I'm really sorry, Naomi. I'm really sorry. Like, I really tried. Like, this is awful. Sobbing. The lady goes, wait, I thought the lady must have been the one that called about him. Like, no, that was her. So she's sobbing. And I'm like, because there was two white ones that she knew. There was two white ones in a cage and another one in a cage. And they tried to put them together, and the two white ones beat up this other one. So she knew the white ones weren't super friendly, and she was just devastated. So we leave. We get in the car. I probably called 40. I mean, between me, Leo, and Eliza, we called every pet store within like a 40-mile radius to try to find out if there was gerbils, and there was like different colors and they weren't the same. No, there's like, we have one here. And they were like, you can't put two together because they could kill each other. Like if they weren't together when you get them. I'm like, okay, cool. So she's like sobbing. And she's like, if we would have just did this, we would have got him. And if get her number, I'll call and ask her for him. I'm like, I can't call. Like, we can't ask pets. She goes, those were mine. Those were mine. And she just was sobbing. And I'm like, this is horrible. I didn't even take any more videos because I'm like, this is horrible. And then there was one up in the falls. I'm like, we can go look at this one. And she's like, it's just not them. And then she saw somebody walking into Target with a box. She's bringing him back, Mom. She's bringing him back. That has to be her. That has to be her. And I'm like, no, Naomi, that's a diaper box. Like, they're going into Target. No, Mom, it's her. I'm like, okay. So I get home. And I call
my goodness.
Pet Supplies Plus. I'm like, this sounds really weird, but my daughter really was in love with those gerbils. And if there's any chance that this lady brings those back, she's probably like,
Okay.
I just hope that it was sold as a pet and nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
anyway,
didn't think of that.
we were like really heartbroken, and we got home and Leo just started building the cage, but she was like sobbing. She wouldn't stop crying. So they start building the cage. And I'm like, what do you think you want to do? And she's like, she was just so upset because there was one lonely one at the store by himself. Because usually they go in pairs, but they have to, if somebody only wants one, they'll sell one. But this one was all alone. So I'm like, we could always go, if you want that one, we can get it. And she's like, well, he is all by himself. We also called a pet store that had rats because I know they're really good pets. And they were feeder rats. So they feed them to snakes. But we would have saved its life.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so she agreed to go back.
I just can't. I can't.
To go back. She's like, you know what? I want that one at Pet Supplies Plus, the lonely one. And we're like, okay. So the guy that sold it was like, it's going to bite you. It's going to bite you. They're just not very friendly. And, you know, I don't really like these things. And I'm like, thanks. Thank you. So anyway, she gets the gerbil. And I don't know why she wanted to name her gerbil Neil Armstrong, the other one. And it just made us all laugh so hard. And Lenny was like joking. He's like, well, heck yeah, if she names it Neil Armstrong, she can get a gerbil. So anyway. So we get this gerbil, we bring it home, and we were talking about a name. And she's like, Neil Armstrong. I'm like, okay, well, at least they both have something in common. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Continue.
Wow.
So anyway, she has her little gerbil. She loves it, and it doesn't bite. Like it's nibbled, but I've been bit by those things before, and it's not fun. And the first day it was like running. She's trying to catch it. Nobody could catch it. And now she's like walking around and it's in her hand. And we went to piano today and she took it with her in a little cage. She did her homework with the hamster.
You're a good mama.
So it's a good thing. But
you are a very good mom.
Thank you. I felt like the worst mom ever that day because those were gone. And if I would have just bought them the night before, or if I would have just said, hey, can you hold those for us? So Naomi, though, when she went to bed that night, she was praying and she said, thank you for letting that lady buy those gerbils because this one was supposed to be for me.
Aww.
So she prays and thanks him every night. It's so sweet.
That.
But she loves this little thing. And she's so excited about it. So we have a gerbil.
We did not respond very well.
We did not. And I feel like I broke
What?
her heart. Her face, her facial expression when she brought it down, when my face made an expression.
She goes, Mom, why don't they like him?
So explain to me what a gerbil is, because it looked like a mouse.
It did.
It's probably just a mouse, but it's not. I mean, it's
probably
not
just
a mouse. It's called a gerbil. Anyway, the first day I went up there, like after she got it the next morning, we're getting ready for school. The door's shut, the light's on. I usually go wake her up. She's up. I walk in. The gerbil is running around the floor because she picked it up and it jumped out of her hands.
Oh my gosh.
Naomi. And then we have a lizard in the next room. I'm like, if the lizard sees the mouse, it will eat it.
And 2 dogs.
Yes.
that I'm sure will eat that thing up.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that would be terrible.
So I'm just worried. I hope the little thing's okay, but she's been spending a lot of time and handling it. Yeah. Like, I hope it's drinking its water. I hope it's eating. Like,
Oh gosh.
did you look up what a gerbil was?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's a rodent of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the rodent family, which includes mice and rats.
Yeah.
That's why its tail did that.
Mm-hmm. It looked like a mouse.
It's so cute.
Oh, I would
and
not
it makes
say
her
that
little
that's-
heart happy.
I
She's
am
on
so happy for Naomi.
Me
She's
too.
on cloud
Naomi, I am
9.
so glad that you love that thing. And I love that you hold it and carry it. And
We
I'm
will
so
love
glad
it from a distance
it makes
because we
you
love you.
joyful.
Neil Armstrong, welcome to the family.
Oh.
I love her unique names.
Yes.
Wait, I said to her, we were talking about Neil Armstrong at your house, and she goes, yeah, Neil Armstrong, the one from the Bible that couldn't cut his hair. I'm like,
That's Samson.
I think that's Samson,
Oh, my
honey. And she goes, no, not Samson. I'm like, no, that was Samson. She goes, Lazarus.
Lazarus.
And I'm like, are you wanting to name him Lazarus? She goes, no, but she had Neil Armstrong confused with She
Samson.
thought Neil Armstrong was from the Bible,
That's amazing.
which makes it even more great.
Oh my goodness. That is pretty amazing.
So what's your week been like, Crystal? Because I feel like you have lots to share with us.
So let's just say I'm never going to say that I have a boring life. Because I feel like we recorded, I said that I have a boring life because nothing happens and I don't have any stories. And the storm hit my house.
It wasn't me.
Okay? It was not Hillary. So we wake up so this all started on Saturday. We wake up to our basement it was flooded.
Ugh.
And so like so high that it was like, I don't know, like as my forearm, I guess, like my
foot?
forearm,
Oh.
like right here, this
Oh.
part from like my wrist to my elbow. That's how deep it was. And so that was our morning. So we woke up, we had to my dad has a pool pump that we use. So this has happened to us before, so it's not uncommon, but it hasn't happened in quite a while. And so we weren't expecting it. So we, pumped all the water out. Then we have to get all the towels and we have to clean it all because the pump only gets the high water out. And then we have to get the towels and wipe it up and then sop it up and put all those towels into the washer. And it's actually a long process. Anyways, so that was on Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, my son decides that he wants a buzz cut. So he buzzed his hair.
Ooh, Strider?
Pacey.
Oh, Pacey.
Oh yeah. I guess this is the thing now.
It's happening. Yeah,
this
it's
is
cool.
this is the new hair. All of a sudden,
Just
it's
a buzz cut?
Yeah.
just a buzz cut, no hair, just probably a 2 on a clipper.
The
I
COVID
think.
cut.
Yeah, COVID cut.
Huh.
It reminds me of COVID, literally, because I think that he had that when we were in COVID.
Everybody did.
That's the only haircut you
Except
could
for my
have.
kids. Just screw it.
Just grew it out. And so he called it his 0 delay hair.
Oh,
Okay. So all of his Fortnite, and actually that wasn't Fortnite. What is it? Rocket League. Like all of his, ooh, I'm fast now. I'm Pacey fast Yule. And
okay.
so I'm okay, whatever. And he's running around our house with
The buzz cut
a
helps
buzz
with
cut.
that?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we decided that we were going to go to Sky Zone and with his 0 delay hair. And he's talking about this, he's going to be aerodynamic and in dodgeball. And this is real life. Okay. And so we're whatever. And we were there for 30 minutes and he comes up to us. He's hopping up the steps, but he's not crying and nothing's doesn't seem off yet at this point. And he looks at us and he's I think I broke my ankle. And we were what? We're you didn't break your ankle. There's no way. He goes, yeah. And he looks at me and he's I'm going to pass out right now. Like I see black, Mom. And I was like, sit down. I'm like, okay, sit down. So like, I still was like, he's in shock. There's no way he broke his ankle. Like he walked all the way up here. How, like, it's not broken. So I was like, whatever. So we made him stay because we were there for 2 hours. And so I was like, we're not leaving with Strider and Letty just getting here. So here's some ice.
You're like, go back and jump.
Yeah, here's my phone. Your zero delayed hair delayed you. And so here's my phone. Play a game. And we got some ice or whatever. Because I really didn't think that it was broken. So we just kind of ignored it. And then I got home that night. So this is one day.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is still Saturday.
It's a lot.
Okay. And I get home and I am in the laundry room getting all of Pacey's stuff, like all of their clothes and everything down the basement. And I just got the towels out of the dryer that I used to clean up the flood that we had. And I was in a hurry and I grabbed the like dehumidifier, bucket. I pulled it out of the dehumidifier and I went to dump it into the sink that's in the basement. And it slipped out of my hands and flooded my entire laundry room. The rugs were wet, all of the towels that I had. I'm like, what is happening? I told Aaron, I'm like, I just cleaned the flood up and now I have to clean it up again. So I had towels like all over the laundry room floor. And I'm like, seriously? Like, this is one day. I said, I have a boring life. And I don't have a boring life. Sunday.
There's more.
I decided to take him to the hospital. ER. At 8:30 in the morning, not a single person.
That is unheard of.
It was the weirdest thing.
Like, I'll make you take Lenny to the hospital next time.
No one was there. We didn't even sit down. They gave him a wheelchair and wheeled him back in, like, immediately. So it ended up, it's broken. So he has a broken ankle. That Sunday wasn't quite as bad, but Monday, ready? I'm eating carnivore, right? So I'm being really, really good. And carnivore makes me go to the bathroom all the time.
I wish that was true for me.
For like pee.
Oh,
like
okay.
peeing.
Okay.
So like to the point of where I can't hold my pee. Like I have problems because I wait too long anyway.
Yeah.
So that's just always my problem. And so I had decided like, okay, my kids can't walk from school to the neighborhood. So I have to get there super early to get them at the door because Pacey has a broken ankle and I have to get home to get Letty off the bus at 3:45. And usually they walk to the neighborhood and then I can get
quick,
them.
yeah.
It's quick. We just get right on the highway and we're there. And so I'm like panicked because if you don't get to school before 2:30,
Yeah.
realistically, you are in a line all the way out the parking lot
For 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes
What?
just to get your kids for
Yeah.
the next, like, and then to get out of the parking lot. So, I mean, it is like a strategic plan. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go to Chipotle. I'm going to get myself a double chicken bowl, guac, sour cream. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to go to Human Bean because I have a free drink. And so I got like an iced coffee with heavy whipping cream and sugar-free syrup. And I get there at like 2:05 because I'm like, I'm camping out.
Yeah.
Like I am going to be like the first one here. I was not the first one there.
It's crazy.
There were 7 people in front of me. I was like, what do these people do all day? Like I would not choose to be there at 2:05.
Right.
But my kid
got there at 2:05?
yeah, and they don't get out of school until 2:50.
And there was 7 people?
In front of me.
If you get there later, you're in a line.
And like these people had like their sun, like they have these sun things. This was crazy. I had like that they put up like those silver things, like so that the sun's not in their face, or maybe they're taking a nap. I don't know what they're doing, but they're fully prepared to be there for the whole afternoon.
Do they have the digital flip-off sign?
What in the world? So I get there and I ate my food and I drank my drink and my belly
Oh no.
didn't like it. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm sitting here and it is like rumbling. Okay. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, I don't think I could get into the school, at least where I was. I would have to go up to the front. There's no way they're going to let me in the school. And so I'm like, okay, I know that there is a porta potty up on the other side. It's not there because of winter. So there's no porta potty. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what I'm going to do. Luckily, nothing happened. Okay. But like, it was just this whole like rumbling and like, I was like, this isn't going to be good. It was fine. Everything ended up fine. I didn't have to get out of my car.
You were just miserable.
I literally thought I was going to have to go behind the tree or something because I was like, this is not going to be a good
Pacey, I
thing.
see your mom's butt.
What's that white butt up there? Oh my gosh. So
That would be amazing. She
Is
dropped.
that your mom?
I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on.
That would be so good. You said something happened to you last night.
Oh, something did happen to me last night. Hold on one moment. Oh, so then I was washing my dishes. Okay. This has never happened to me, but I have like sheet pan, like pans that you just put in the oven, sheet pans or whatever. And I was like moving them around, and the one that had like a corner on it, like jabbed me right in my chest. Okay. So like I have a bruise.
Oh my gosh.
Like on
Annie,
my
Annie,
chest.
are you okay?
Here, I'm alive.
Did
wait,
you just
who?
call her Aunt Annie?
Aunt Annie. Who's Aunt Annie?
Annie, are you okay? From CPR, I was just...
Oh.
CPR. Oh, like the class? The class.
What CPR? I'm just kidding.
I love your laugh right now because it's usually us asking you what you just said, but that was amazing.
I get it now.
What? Are you okay?
I'm okay, but I'm like, what the heck? It like jabbed me right in my chest, and it hurts like right here to like still touch.
Weird.
So like I don't know how it happened. I was just putting them all together, and I was gonna put them in the cupboard. And when I went to put them in the cupboard, it like hit the thing and came back. I'm like, good thing it didn't go in my skin.
Ugh.
So I'm at church last night.
There's more. Don't ever say your life is boring again.
And there is somebody that we all know.
Okay.
And I don't think I should say names. I will tell you after. Comes up to me. Okay. So I'm sitting at a table and I talk to this woman often. Okay. She knows we have a podcast. Like she listens to us regularly. And she's an older lady. And she comes up to me and she's like, oh my goodness, I was laughing so hard at your episode the other day. And I was like, well, what episode were you listening to? Because I was kind of nervous because there's been a couple of them out there lately that have been a little bit like risque. So I was slightly concerned, and I'm in church. So I was like, what are you about to say to me that like, so I got like really hot and sweaty because I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not, I don't know what you're going to say. So she's like, about when Hillary's father-in-law was over at the house and they were playing the adult games. And she said, if I was Hudson, I would be really uncomfortable too, reading about sex toys.
Wait, that went out?
Didn't it? Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember that going out. What was it a part of?
It was in the episode.
It had to have gone out for her to know that.
Yeah, didn't you listen to it?
I don't remember that one. I thought it didn't go out.
No, it did.
Oh, no.
And she goes, I mean, if you have 5 kids, you gotta, I know why she has 5 kids now. And I was dying. Okay. So like straight up dying. And she goes, yeah, you gotta lock those games up. And I was like, no way. And I'm hot and sweaty. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, this woman is talking about sex toys and communicating it to me.
And Wow.
In church.
Couple things.
Lock those games up.
If we talk about the games one more time and where they're located in my home, I might never come back.
That was on the night we weren't recording. We
Just
talked
saying,
about it.
they're not in the same place, everyone. They're gone. But oh my gosh, that's not why I have 5 kids.
She goes, I mean, if you have all those kinds of games, that's why you have 5 kids.
My gosh.
She was not offended.
Wow.
She was like enjoying, like
I
she
cannot
was like,
wait to know who this is.
oh my goodness, just wait.
That's amazing.
So that was my final story because it just shocked me. Like I did not have any idea that that's what she was going to say.
I do not remember hearing that. I thought Aaron was like, no, and took it
No,
out.
I don't think so. It had to have for her to hear it.
We had to proofread it.
We don't anymore. We
She
never
told
can
me
get to
that
it.
We didn't have to.
We're at the point now where
Yeah.
we know what's
I
going to...
mean, if we sent the one out the other day, then I mean, anything's game now.
And that was you, sister. We won't say it again.
We're not saying it again.
One episode
but-
was enough about my notes to you in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. There
Wow.
you go.
Wow. That's a whole lot of wow.
It was a whole lot of wow when it was happening.
I wish I could have seen you have to have that conversation though. That's amazing.
Just wait till you hear who it is.
I can't even.
Oh, she's probably listening.
Wow. Okay. So we recently had an episode come out about Kelly's new wheels. And immediately I got a phone call. Okay. And it was from our friend Tiffany.
Yes.
And she was talking so fast. She loved it. She's like, you guys are dynamite. She's like, this is amazing. She said, I got my van from the same place as Kelly. And she's right. Things are missing sometimes. You got to check. She goes, the whole seatbelt was missing from the back row. And she said, so it's okay that you were grilling them about what was missing and the pieces that weren't there. But she said they use the same dealership and recently, like within the last couple weeks, got a call about a new van that came in. She said, they try to sell me the killer van.
That thing went to the auction.
She goes, I think they tried to sell me the killer van. And I was like, maybe. It was so
That's
funny.
amazing.
She's like, they called me about a van. They tried to sell me the killer van.
They call her about a van?
I think they were looking for a new car.
Stop it.
But when
The
she
killer
gets a call
van.
about a van and then hears your story, she's like, they try to sell me the killer van. So funny.
amazing.
Oh, wow.
So I was driving home on Tuesday
Oh, yep.
from picking the kids up from drama. And I have Naomi and Nora in the car. And I got to almost to Keltner Road. Like, so maybe
You turned on, I thought.
I think I turned off of Moore onto Keltner.
Okay.
And no, I think I was on Moore because there's kind of like a ditch area there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm whoop, whoop. I see lights behind me. And I'm like, crap. So I pull over.
Oh, I know why.
And the worst part is you don't know why.
Oh, okay.
The worst part is I'm thinking, I have no clue. I have no clue why I got pulled over. If he says, do you know how fast you were going? Nope. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I didn't use a turn signal. Was there a stop sign I missed? I have no idea. So he walks up to my car and he goes, ma'am, did you know you're driving without your headlights on?
She made it all the way from downtown Akron
In the dark?
Without
at
headlights.
8:30 at night.
And I said, nope, sure didn't. And he goes, I saw people flashing at you to try to get you to realize you had no lights on.
She was
Oh.
probably singing Benson Boone and forgot about the lights.
So I was like,
Are your lights not automatic?
they are, but I think that sometimes I just turn them off. I don't know why. So I flipped them on right then and that moment. He goes, yeah, there you go. That's what you do. And I was like, okay.
Oh, wow. Thanks for making me feel better.
So he goes, can I have your ID? And I'm like, no, I don't have it with me. He's like, okay. Do you know your social security number? So I told him, what's your name? I told him my name. And then he goes, these are just standard questions. Do you have any drugs in the car? And I'm like, no. Do you have any weapons? No. Is there anything illegal in your car? I'm like,
those are not standard questions.
These 2 kids are.
yeah.
I just stole these kids.
My husband's like, that is not standard
No.
at all. So anyway, he goes and checks me out and comes back and he's like, just don't drive with your lights off anymore. And I'm like, I am so ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
So ridiculous.
I thought it was going to be for your tags.
I know. How do you know that?
Huh? Are they expired?
They're not.
They're not expired. I know this because it happened before. Because I pull in behind your van.
Who pays attention? I don't pay attention to these things.
I pay
would
attention
never
to
know
them
that.
because mine
She's
is
a
never.
PI.
Mine's never.
Right.
It's always expired.
Oh.
She's a PI. But when
She
you get
is.
pulled over, they run your plates. So
Yeah, so I have
I know, and I get pulled
new
over.
tags. They just weren't on the car.
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have the sticker on my
Did he
car.
say
I think
anything?
I said something to you one time before, and you're like, "Oh, we just haven't put the sticker on," or Chris hasn't done that, or something. And I just remember, oh, I'm sure he has taken care of that. So I never said anything about.
So
this
we
past
have
one.
it, but I didn't even realize anymore the sticker wasn't on until he was like, "Oh, was it because of your sticker?" And I'm like, "What? No." And I don't even know whose car is in whose name half the time. Like, I don't know. I just get where I need to go without
hilarious.
headlights.
Yeah, your sticker is 1124.
How did I drive that far?
I don't know. How did you make it?
I didn't know.
On the highway?
It wasn't dark yet until I got closer to your house.
8:30.
Yeah, okay, it might have been dark.
Oh my goodness.
In regard to drama, though, Nora tells me, I don't know what you thought I was going to share, but it's not whatever you're panicking about.
Okay.
Nora tells me, Mom, there's a girl in my drama class that was like, I think I know your mom. Is she a photographer? And Nora's like, yeah. And she goes, she was huge and pregnant at my brother's wedding and fell through a bridge during the first look.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
What part does she play?
I don't know. All I know is she knows who I am. She's telling people about it.
Is she a photographer?
Yeah. Okay, that's where I know her from. She fell through the bridge at my brother's wedding.
Oh my gosh.
She was very pregnant.
The world knows now.
Did we ever tell that story?
I don't know. You're going to have to put that video out there.
Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing.
You were super pregnant.
I was super
Oh my
pregnant.
goodness. Shouldn't have been out there. But who would have known?
That I would fall through a bridge?
Okay, just let me go. I don't know if you've told this story.
I can't remember.
Anyway, we were at a wedding and the bride wanted to go up on this bridge over this lake, this like pond lake thing. And I went to check it out and it's literally like way up high off of the ground to get up there. And you have to walk up like railroad ties that are leaning up against it to get on top of the bridge. And I was doing video and I told Hillary, you aren't going. She goes, yes, I am. You can't tell me what to do.
Nobody's the boss of me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. We were not telling her what to do
I
that
was
day.
so pregnant, like a month away from being due.
I
right?
was up there with you.
Yes.
So Hillary and I go up there.
And I'm in the background with the other camera.
It's the moment when like the fireworks go off and they see each other for the first time. And
Tears going down.
They look at each other and the tears start to fall and crack, boom. Hillary goes through the bridge. And the groom is quickly
Saving
diverted.
my life.
Oh, my gosh.
The bride's covering her mouth with her hands. I'm like mortified.
You hurt your ankle.
I hurt my ankle. I was bleeding. I was stuck in the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
One leg was hanging through. And everybody's like, get up or move this way. I'm like, I can't move. I was like, I can't move.
I'm wedged in here.
Right. I sobbed. I called my husband and I sobbed. I'm like, I just ruined their first love. It's so embarrassing.
And we happen to just get it on video.
It's all on video. And now it's being brought back up.
Oh my gosh, by a little girl
that remembers, because
Oh,
I have marked her memories forever.
her subconscious
Yep.
is forever scarred.
Yes. And then I also need to share
Oh no.
that Nora lost her math book, which is a no-no at school. You can't lose books.
You'd be paying for that one.
Oh no.
And she was very stressed out about it. And I asked the teacher, how much is it? Can I just buy a new book? She's like, it's very expensive.
Oh, I probably have that book.
She said, you can go on to Ed and like write everything out. Like write the problems, write the answers. And I'm like, okay, well, we've looked everywhere for the book. Could you go to school and just ask, like, could you ask the kids, look through your desk, look through the locker? So Nora comes home and she's like, Mom, everybody was looking at me. You had the whole class looking for my math book. So the next day, Miss Mara goes, I'll have them look one more time. So they all look again. I'm like, look in Isley's locker. Maybe she grabbed it like
Not
on
thinking.
accident. Look in her book bag. So they look through her locker. Nope. So finally,
Poor Isley, you keep looking at all of her stuff.
Yep.
She's
The keys are there, though.
Yep. So finally, the key's there, yeah. So finally, the teacher's like, like, I'm not into letting kids stress about things that aren't worth stressing about. I have a book. I'll give it to her. And I'm like, okay. So she gives her a new book. And we wake up this morning and we go into Grant's room and he's sitting in his bed looking through her math book.
Oh,
Are you
my
kidding me?
goodness.
And Nora's like, Mom, he has my math book in his bed. He has 2 totes under his bed that are books.
He's going to be like this baby genius. He knows all
my
the
gosh.
answers.
He's like sneaky stealer guy.
He took her book and put it in his tote, in like all his books. And every morning when he wakes up, before he asks like to get out of bed, he plays for a while. He reaches his hand through the opening and goes under into his tote and like pulls books up. So that's how we found out where his math book was. So I had to text the teacher and go, guess what we found?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What? What is he?
He's going to know math real early. He might not ever talk to me, but he'll know math. He will not say words.
He will.
Okay, so the last thing I have to share is another episode came out today. Well, a couple weeks ago, now that you're listening to this. I forget about that. And Crystal talked about Benson Boone being swept away.
Completely.
And my kid woke me up to talk to me about it because she gets up in the morning and listens to our podcast while she gets ready. And Isley is texting me. It says in big letters, yeah, Crystal, Benson Boone. Ah, she's got good taste in music. Hee hee hee. Yes, Alex Warren. Ha 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 ha. These are all the texts I'm getting while I'm sleeping. Weird question. Am I obsessed with Benson Boone?
She said that? That's amazing.
Can I see him at the Grammys, please, if I can? Then I finally get up and I come to the bottom of the stairs. She stops at the top of the stairs and she makes a heart and she puts the heart over her eye and she goes, Crystal.
Oh my goodness.
Because she loves Benson Boone so much. She thinks you're it.
I have an in with her now.
You do.
Benson Boone, Alex Warren.
I still don't know who Alex Warren is, but she is
Wow,
swept away by
she
you.
is swept away by my love of Benson Boone. That's amazing. Okay, Isley, we have lots to talk about.
Yes.
I have
amazing.
to share one more thing.
Share.
So it's a good day when you're having a wonderful conversation with someone. And the quote they say, because it was just such a great conversation, my favorite quote probably ever You're doing a fabulous job of being a crazy person.
Oh my
That's the best compliment ever for you.
Doing a fabulous job of being a crazy person.
If she listened to our podcast, she would know just how fabulous.
Oh yeah, you rock it. I forgot. I have one more thing.
Okay.
So this was Wednesday afternoon. Okay. Wednesday afternoon, actually Wednesday lunchtime, we went to Chipotle, right?
Yes.
And we had Chipotle, the three of us. And I had double chicken, sour cream and guac.
You're making me hungry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Now I want Chipotle.
And I left there. So I left thinking I should have probably went to the bathroom, but I'll be okay, right? This is terrible. Okay. And so I had to pee really bad. And I had drank like a whole Stanley of like Element. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to make it. Like, what am I going to do? Like, again, this whole process. I'm going to see UCA early again because I have to pick him up and I want to get there early. So I stop at the Walmart in Stowe. Okay. So I am basically like I am walking very fast. I have to pee very badly. And I was afraid that I was going to pee my pants, which wouldn't be the first time that I've peed my pants in public places or whatnot. So I go in and I go to the bathroom that's up front. I go and it says closed for cleaning. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, okay, well, I know that they have one in the back. So I am rushing to the back to go to the bathroom. Okay. So I get back there and I go to the bathroom and I'm like, okay, well, while I'm here, I'll just finish up. I had to buy some pants for Aaron and I had to get socks for the boys. And so I had to get some different things. So I was like, I'll just shop while I have a couple minutes. My stomach started rumbling. Same darn thing. I cannot eat Chipotle, I don't think, on carnivore because it just tears my stomach up.
That's weird.
I could not make it to the bathroom fast enough. Like
Yeah.
I literally, this time I actually went to the bathroom. I made it.
Oh.
Her eyes were like, what? But like this dilemma. I was all the way at the front of the building again. I had to basically run back to the back of the bathroom because that one was closed. I was up at the closed section and I was like, what the heck is happening?
It upset my stomach that day too.
Did it?
No more Chipotle for you guys.
I'll still eat it
It was terrible.
because it was so good.
It was so good. It is so good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Bathroom issues.
All right. Before we wrap this up, it's May 1st today. It is your favorite month of the year.
No.
You love May.
No.
May is her February.
It is.
Oh.
And I thought
It's gonna
last
be May.
year I got out of
gonna be May. I love that joke every year.
I got out of all of the May things last year because Letty was homeschooled. Oh. And I put her back in school just in time for May.
What is it that you don't like about it?
I don't like that they put everything into May. So every project that you could possibly think of
Why is that?
happens in May.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did you just not forget that February didn't have any projects? Or like when we're stuck at home and have no sports or anything to do, and now we have like all of these sports, we got to be all these places. It's beautiful outside and we got 12 projects. I can't do it.
Right.
I hate it. I hate the projects. Then we have like all of the teacher appreciation stuff, which is great. It's good. But then like I don't have to do anything now. But in the past, I was always like, oh my goodness, like I have to. It's just all the things on top of all the other things. I also feel like they do every field trip that there is possible in May. And you need like 25 poster boards. And then there's field day. And then, it's just so much.
Spirit Week. Just kidding.
We're like in school for what? Well, I think Letty gets out on the 19th. So we're in school for 19 days.
You're going to
And
fit it
everything
all in.
happens.
Yeah. And you
just,
get
like,
straight because you're
explodes.
done in May. You're like ready to be done.
I'm done. I'm already done.
I'm
done.
already done too.
I'm done.
Our last day is May 8th. So I'm
okay.
super excited.
Oh, well, hopefully they don't shove projects and field trips all in those 8 days.
I hope not.
Oh, that would be rough. What about you? Do you have a lot of things going on this May?
Well, I've already shut down, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to pay attention.
When do they get out of school?
She doesn't
know.
I think May 20-something,
Okay.
3rd,
Okay.
4th. But then the day of Tori's last exam, we're leaving for vacation right afterwards. And I'm very excited.
Yay.
Because for 2 years, we have not gone to my favorite place. And this year, we are going to go. And I'm going to be a happy woman.
That will be exciting.
So I'm looking forward to May.
Thank you for listening to the Calm, the Storm, the Whimsy podcast. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram. Stay tuned for our next episode.
Are you going for 2 weeks? 1 week?
Will you be staying at a day's end?
Oh my
Are you going to come home with another baby?
No. No, because we won't play any of those games. They're all gone.
But you will have the sound machine.
all locked up.
We will have the sound machine. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what we were saying. You know what? Tori listened to that episode about the sound machine and she goes, Mom, I used to come to your room at night because I was scared. And she's like, and it's scarier in there because it sounds like ghosts.
Thank you, Tori.
Ooh. And I was like, you little, don't side with them.
That's amazing.
Okay. And we're done.